Yesterday I shared some of my artwork that I drew in middle school, which was over 20 years ago now, and I wanted to share some more current stuff actually from when I started this page, Sidekick Inc. in 2018. I started Sidekick Inc. with a K, to share my artwork, and a lot of people don't know that because I've been posting about collectibles for the past 3 years, so I guess that's my fault. But I did start off posting my art, and this was a creative outlet where I could share this kind of stuff. So in 2018, I started posting, and I participated in my first ever Inktober challenge, which is a series of prompts for every day in October. And a couple of these are outside of my comfort zone. This prompt here for Poisonous, and then this one here for Tranquil. I don't really do animals very well or realistic stuff very well, so these were a little out of my comfort zone. But I'm overall happy with how they turned out. Obviously, I draw stuff more like cartoons like this. And this one here, the prompt was cruel. And if you've read The Killing Joke, you know that this is just about as cruel as it gets. Speaking of the Joker, I went through his phase in 2019 where I was drawing a lot of the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, mostly because I was really fascinated by the color palette. I liked the red and yellow suit, and I also liked the classic clown makeup, so I had a lot of fun messing with those colors there. I think I actually drew this on an airplane, by the way. So not too bad for being done on an airplane. In 2019, I got my first ever set of like Copic markers or alcohol markers. I think I got the knockoff ones on Amazon. So I was experimenting a lot with blending. Mandalorian came out in 2019, so I was drawing a lot of Baby Yoda. I don't think I knew what his foot looked like, so I had to use my imagination, and it's not really great. Back to my roots, drawing Nickelodeon characters. Hey Arnold, I'd call this one Hey Freddy. This is Arnold and all his friends dressed up as horror villains. This is one of my favorite things I've ever created. This is the Jason Voorhees croc mask, which I have drawn like several variations of over the past 5 years. And then lastly, I have these little like canvas. They're really small, like 2 or 3 inch. What are they called? Media panels, I guess. They're really hard to draw on with markers because they absorb a lot of the ink, so it's really hard to blend. But these ones I am particularly very proud of, including this Pennywise here. This is a 3-inch by 4-inch little canvas card, and then this one right here, Georgie. Really happy with that too. Thank you for all the positive feedback. I really have been enjoying posting more of my artwork on here again, so thank you for watching. I do have one more folder here, but there's artwork in here that's not actually mine. However, it does have a really, really special and cool story to it, so maybe I'll do a part 3.